My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video.
Gaming has been boring lately.
Like, I don't know. Like, I just can't. At least I can't recall. I cannot recall being this bored in any other generation of gaming. Like, I'm starting to think, low key, is this the worst gaming generation ever? Like, I'm not, just from a fun factor and just the gaming experience. Of course, as far as like, tech goes and features, it's been good. And I'm not trying to act like this entire generation has been ass. That's not the case. We have had great games. I just feel like the great games we have had have been way too spread out. I remember 2018 when we got Red Dead Redemption 2 and Spider-Man and what was the third one? Red Dead Redemption 2, Spider-Man and what was the third game that in that year? Fake. Red Dead Redemption 2, Spider-Man, and God of War. I was trying to think of the last one. It was like the same feeling I got playing those three games in 2018. I just recall having that feeling more often than not, last gen, especially the freaking generation before with PS2 and freaking GameCube and well, now the OG Xbox. Like, no, still to this day, I don't ever see that era of gaming being outdone. PS2, GameCube, OG Xbox, Golden Saga, okay? PS1, N64, like I just don't recall. Like, it's just like we'll get like it'll be like a small gap, a small time period, a small time frame to where we get like 2, 3, maybe 4 great games in like a year and like some okay games, and then it's just like they like it's just like they'll freaking just put out a whole bunch of okay and filler games for like the next 1 or 2. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. I've just been feeling like gaming, especially this generation, has felt so like bland, like so monotonous. Like it's just felt so dull. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I've been feeling like this junk for months now. Like, I feel like I've been waiting for a game to save me since like 2018. Like, how we're all like, at least, me and my community, like, we're always saying insert game save us or something, or something for some game to come out to end like the dryness. Now, I'm still playing games. Like, the games I'm playing right now, what am I playing? I just got into a Gravity Rush. I always wanted to play that game. I'm playing Gravity Rush 2 right now. I'm playing Prey, another game that I always wanted to get into, and I finally started playing that game. I like that game. The BioShock collection just came out for free on PS Plus. If you have not played BioShock, my brother or sister, please download that junk and play, especially the first one and BioShock Infinite. I'm playing the Outer Worlds, stuff like that. I'm still playing fighters. Freaking love fighters. Like, it's not like I'm not playing games right now. I got like a little backlog going. I feel like and let me get to remakes. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm all for remakes. I don't got nothing wrong with remasters or remakes. I end up buying them more often than not. I don't have an issue with remakes. But these past 2 or 3 years, because I think it's been 2017 going forward. Now, we've been getting a lot of remasters this gen. Like I remember at one point I was calling the a PlayStation 4 that remaster Station 4 because we was getting a lot of remasters and remakes, and we still get them. I have no issue with remakes or remasters, like I said, but lately I don't like the fact that it seems like we've been depending on them far too much. I personally feel like remakes should be, filler. Us playing those games, to wait for actual brand new titles that come out that year. But these past few years, it seems like some of the biggest titles, the most hyped titles, have been remakes. Look at this year. Final Fantasy VII, RE3. Those are two of the biggest games that are going to come out soon. A lot of us are waiting yet again for a remake to save us. That's the issue that I have with remakes. Like, we should not be depending on remakes to help us from this dry phase right now, bro. I don't even though I'm getting both of those games, RE3 and Final Fantasy VII. Why does it seem like for the past 2 or 3 years we've been depending on remakes? That's the issue that I have with that. It shouldn't be like that. We should be able to be playing brand new games, stuff like that, and then right in the middle, bam, oh snap, they got a remake? Let me cop that. But it's been damn, bro, there ain't nothing going on. The freak can I play? Bam, a remake comes out. Frick it, I'll get it. That's how I've been feeling about this generation lately, man. Lack of good multiplayer titles. I really feel like this is really hurt this gen. I think that's one of the biggest cons this generation. Lack of great multiplayer games, especially from Sony. Sony multiplayer wise, Sony has not had a good multiplayer exclusive since Last of Us. Period. They have not had a good exclusive multiplayer game since Last of Us. Maybe Uncharted, maybe Uncharted 4. But I don't even like that I haven't enjoyed Uncharted multiplayer really since 2. Sony has left us in the dark since bro, I feel like Sony has been back here for the past 2-3 years, not saying nothing to us. We're like, Sony, what are you doing? These suckers is just we got Last of Us 2 dropping in May. Remember that? Did you guys hear that Grand Theft Auto 5 was one of the I think it was one of the biggest selling games last month? In January, Grand Theft Auto 5 was one of, I think, the top 3 or top 5 selling games. How is a game that came out in 2013 still selling like that? I really don't understand. You know why? Because Grand Theft Auto 5 has replay value. I haven't played that friggin' online since the Heist got released, which I don't even remember what year that was. Why is Grand Theft Auto 5 still one of the top selling? It's not just because it's Rockstar. Yes, Rockstar just is like a freaking magnet for money, but it's not just that. Grand Theft Auto 5 has, some of the best replay value out there. I feel like there's been a lot of, especially a lot of multiplayer games that have come out this generation have had little to no replay value. That's why it seems like a lot of people move on so quickly this gen, because honestly, if we being real, even though some of these games, are, fun for a while to play, they don't keep you coming back for some reason like how games used to. If it was not for Dragon Ball FighterZ, honestly, I feel like fighting games has been one of the few multiplayer experiences that have saved me. I've been playing FighterZ for going on 2 years now. If it wasn't for FighterZ, if I was not playing fighters online, I don't know what multiplayer game I would have to play, dog. I feel like multiplayer games have been so, like, trash this generation. You know, Fortnite had its moment, but even Fortnite ain't popping the way it used to. I don't know if and another thing, another thing that I've been feeling with like game devs, I feel like a lot of developers now don't even want to put out like, you know, a B title or C title. It seems like lately, like every developer is just trying to push to put out like a AAA game that can make a lot of money. That's how that's another thing that I've been feeling lately. It just seems like a lot of developers are just trying to cash in the most they can on, you know, whatever game they got dropping. They want to make the most money, which you should, you know, because it is a business. They are trying to make money, stuff like that. I get that, but it before to where it just seemed like some devs might just put out, you know, this fun, creative game. So like, and you still do have that going on a little, but it just seems like a lot more devs are just trying to make that quick, big buck. And you don't really have a lot of like as much B titles and C titles because not all games are going to be AAA bangers. That's just reality. It's not going to happen. We don't have a lot of rock stars and freaking CD Project Reds and especially Naughty Dog. We ain't got that. So a lot of titles that come out, those B titles, those are C, you know, those C plus titles, you know, those are great to have, you know, when they're, you know, when we don't have those AAA bangers out there. And I feel like, I don't know if scared is the word, but I just feel like a lot of devs have been hesitant lately on like just putting out, you know, a fun game, an okay game. And I kind of do blame just the gaming culture, just the way some people are. If a game don't get it, literally, if a game does not get a 9, it seems like no one cares no more. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know why it's like that. That's just the way it is. So from a developer standpoint, maybe if that is the case, I could understand like why put out this game is just going to get crashed on anyway. Why put out this game is just going to get crapped on anyways. Who cares? Why put in all the work? So, you know, I feel like maybe that could be a reason why a lot of these games we've been seeing a lot more delays. You know, suckers might be scared, you know, for their game to flop. I don't know, man. I could be overreacting a little bit just because, you know, there's really nothing going on right now, or at least it seems that way. You know, then freaking P5R is about to come out, Persona 5. I'm not getting that junk, bro. I'm not. I freaking put 140 hours into Persona 5. I'm not playing it again for one extra palace and some extra personas. I'm not getting that junk again. I beat it. No. Especially for a game like that. That game takes dedication. I ain't buying that junk again, bro. This junk has been dull. This junk has been bland. This junk has been dry. This junk has been repetitive. Like, bro, this is how I've been feeling about this generation as of late. Again, that's just how I've been feeling about it. You know, I don't know if this is just me. You know, y'all let me know how y'all feel. Again, if it wasn't for the little backlog I got with the little 3, 4, 5 games that I'm playing right now, that is the only thing that is kind of holding me over right now until, like, really Last of Us 2, if I'm being honest, that's really the only thing I care about. That's honestly the only thing I care about. Once we get that, let's move on, dog. That is how I feel. What games are you guys playing right now? How do you feel about gaming right now? Have you been playing games? You know, how do you feel about this generation overall? I might revisit this actually, like once we get like real closer to the next gen consoles, like, you know, when we like a month or two away. And yeah, man, that's just how I feel right now, you know. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys on my next one. All right. Peace.